Hello, it's Dotty, and welcome back to another vanilla tutorial video. Today is part 2 on your terrain series. Today we're going to be going over plants. Plants are very simple. They're just used to decorate small spaces like here, or wherever spaces that you feel that you need more plants. First, you're going to need your maker pen. To get your maker pen, go into your watch, backpack, and click use on your maker pen, or pull it out if you haven't favorited. Let's go to our maker pen menu, open palette, click on tube. After you click on tube, let's go to your settings. On the second page, you'll find all the settings you need for your tubes. What I like to do is go to smooth tubes, disconnect nearby tubes, turn off fixed tube ratio, and put your ratio to the 100% so you can build your stem. And for tube height, tube size, for your tube size, you can click any size you want, just depending. I'm gonna go with a good, just 2 centimeters for now. And for your faces / facets, 10. And for your materials, I'm gonna go with carpet, and then for your color, I'm gonna go with emerald. What I like to do is that I like to self-scale myself. You could do this by holding both the grip buttons and pulling in and outwards. With this, it lets me, be closer to the ground and, kind of work with a more fluent instead of having to be right here and like putting my arms all the way up and down. You have to do, just scale up a little bit if you want, turn off grid and start creating. You just hold down your trigger and just slowly let go as you get to the root. There you go, you have your first little stem there. And then you just follow through, keeping the guy that you already did with the last one, and then branch off. You see he has this, and yep, you just keep doing it the way you feel like it. And there you go, now you have kind of like your roots. We did something similar to this with the trees, where we had the tubes and they all funneled through and branched out with each other. It's kind of the same for plants, just a little different. Now that you have your palette, you can go to your maker pen, palette, and your settings. You could turn your tube ratio up by 1, tube height ratio all the way down, and facets to 3. What this does is it creates kind of a reflection. You see how you have one side a little bit darker? That's because of the sunlight. The way the sunlight reflects on these specific tubes makes it look more kind of reflective and a little bit more realistic. So we could get that full realism, I would like to go to materials and click on sand. This material gives more of the reflective look, kind of a pop to your little plant, I'll show you outside of the plant how to create these, so then you could just follow along. So let's just go right here, just start off small or start off big, whichever you like, and then slowly taper off. Give it a little curvature so you can have that plant look, and then you could just attach it onto your plant. And you just repeat that process, small and up to big and back down. And there you go. And then you just attach it to your plant. You could copy, and you just keep doing that all around. You could copy off, place it in other places, any way your preference would like. You have your first little plant right here. I'm going to show you how to make another different types of plants. You don't always have to do this, small style. You could always go for something like, this is a 25 meter width, and I just go right here, and you can just come back down, and you have like, your little leaf. It look like you put like a fruit in the center. And there we go. You could build this as like a palm tree, a little plant. You put it in a plant pot, make more curved leaves. It's whatever you feel like. Alright, these are 5 examples on ways you can make. You've already seen this one, and you've already seen these ones. These are the 3 new types. This one, as you can see, I went with a similar method. This is just by taking one tube, curving it inside, and then meshing it, copying it over and meshing it together and creating the same stems you did here, just a little bit more straight all the way up and slanted the leaf. This skeleton looking one is kind of an advanced method. It's a process to this one. This one I'm actually not going to cover how to do in this video, but I will make a separate video probably on how to do this exact one. And these ones are just pretty straightforward. You take the same material used for the leaf and you just go straight up with it. And this is an actual invention you can buy in the store called Plant Decor, and it's just an invention I made. You could go look at it, you could take it apart, I put it to edit and save, you could take it apart and see how this was made. It's a pretty simple design. If this video helped you, make sure to subscribe. I'll be doing a 3-part terrain video series about all the other types of terrain there is. I'll see y'all.